Hello, a little bit different view today for the video. I have a bad cold, so not sure if I'm going to post this in the end or not, but got my little one sitting here in my lap, playing with a little reindeer. But I am making some things with some yarn I got from the dollar store, Dollarama, and I just thought it would be a fun little video topic. Dollar store yarn makes. So I found, it's hard to see, but it's like a nice light brown, and then like this is like a really dark brown, like a mocha or espresso maybe kind of color. So a light and darker brown, and I'm seeing kind of what I can make with these. So I got 2 of this one, and I'm seeing how many of these little mini reindeers I can make out of one skein of the main color, and then I use the darker for the antlers. So I'm using one skein just for that, but I also want to make another reindeer, so I'm starting that now. The antlers and hooves out of the darker, and then the main body out of the other skein, and I'm hoping I don't have to dip into the other one. So I'm just going to see how far I can get with that and see how it goes. As far as, like, there's not much information on the label. It's micro fleece yarn, knit it, 109 yards. But there's no, like, doesn't give a color, doesn't give a weight, like a number for a weight size yarn. But feeling it, it's similar to like a Premier Parfait Chunky, I would say, but maybe not as fluffy soft. And in that regard, I'm trying to think of what it would be comparable to. Not as fluffy, but it is still soft. And working with it wise, it's pretty good considering it's from the dollar store. I didn't really have high hopes for it. I kind of had low expectations. So considering it's from the dollar store, you know, I'm just kind of seeing what I can make with it. I do like the colors. Like I said, like how cute are these little guys. The pattern for these mini reindeer is Crochet by Janina, is who it's by. So I'm making a bunch of these little minis for my next couple markets that I have. And I have a basket that I'm going to fill. As you can see here, I've got 5 or 6, and she's playing with one there. And as far as the skein, I still have quite a bit to go. So I probably will get a good like 15 out of it total. I don't want to estimate too high, but I will give a final number as well on how I make it with that and see how that goes. But just thought it was kind of like a fun little interesting trial to do with dollar store yarn. I know a lot of dollar stores are coming out with a lot more like soft chenille-like yarns, fur yarns, stuff like that I see people trying. So I will share with you at the flip side of this video that reindeer. So I've got the head done and sewn together, and I am currently working on the body here. So I'm just going to try and finish the body on this video here. I'm going to take you along. So my phone died before, but we finished sewing Reindeer together. So this is using the Brown's antlers, the main body and the hooves and all that's made using the dollar store yarn. So my final thoughts are, I would not buy it probably regularly, just because I have my preferences in the yarns that I use. But to be honest, I had low expectations for dollar store yarn and it definitely met those and exceeded them. I'm quite happy with it, and when you're in a pinch, or in my case, can't get any brown yarns, I picked these up and it actually worked perfectly. So quite happy with that. So in that case, I would probably say go get yourself some dollar store yarn, try it out.